Good morning, y'all. Got some boneless country style ribs in the crock pot for supper tonight. And Kai and I are actually getting ready to go to the pool for a couple of hours. We're only going to stay a couple of hours because, y'all, it's going to be hot. And I can't be taking all that hot weather anymore. So anyways, we're gonna go to the pool for a couple of hours, and then when we leave there, I'm hoping to be able to go out to the Amish community and pick up some more corn to put in the freezer. And so tonight for supper, we're actually going to have the barbecue boneless country style ribs, corn on the cob, and probably some bacon ranch pasta salad. That sounds like a really good hot summer day meal to me, and so that's what we're going to have for supper. We're also going to stop down by the other house, and I'm going to show y'all the back porch. Brent went down there and put some paint on that porch part, or just that side of the house where the porch is, so that I could see the paint color to see if that's what I want to go with. And so I'm wanting to stop by and look at that, and I'll show y'all that too. Now that porch is going to be screened in eventually, but for right now, you know, we're not worrying about that. But he did go ahead and get some paint put up there just so I could see if I like that color or not. Now he doesn't have the trim paint done. For the trim, we're going to go with like a cream color. So anyways, we'll run in there, show y'all that real quick, and I'm going to look at it and see what I think about it. We're getting our food ready for the pool. So we both have a roast beef sandwich, and look, y'all, I have mayonnaise on my finger because we just keep it real around here. So anyways, mayonnaise on my finger, but we are taking roast beef sandwiches. Kai has the crust took off of his. We got some cantaloupe. We're going to take some blueberries. We're going to take some chocolate chip cookies. I made these the other night, y'all. They are so good. They're homemade ones. And we'll take a few more fruits with us and probably some chips to go with it. Y'all, Kai and I just left the pool. It is hot. Hot, hot, hot. So we pretty much had to stay in the pool the whole entire time except to eat because it is hot. And we're down here at the other house now, and I'm going to show y'all the gray on the outside, the exterior. Okay, see, I don't know if y'all can see that. Sure, yeah, I think you can, because you can see the difference. Because this is like the color. It was a little bit darker than this, the house was. No, actually, it was the same color. So the house was this color, and he went over this with that gray color, and I really like that. And the color that we're going to use for the trim is kind of like this cream color. This is kind of like an off-white, but the color we're going to use for the trim is called cream. And so I think that gray is actually really pretty. I like that better than the gray I was going to go with, because the gray I was actually going to go with was like a darker gray. But I'm really liking this light gray. So while Brent was down here yesterday, he actually got half of the kitchen wall painted already. Maybe not half, but you know, this side of the wall over here, this side, and then some of that side, I do believe. Still has not got this side yet, or that side. And I don't know if I told y'all, but we have decided that we are going to change out the countertops. So he went ahead and took the countertops off. He's just got that one laid up there so he can put his stuff on it. So those countertops have already been took off. They've been took off over here. And we're actually going to go with the butcher block countertops. That's what we're going to get for in here. I don't know if I had showed y'all this room or not, but this is the, like, just going to be like the spare bedroom, guest bedroom. And he does have this one painted. I don't know, did he do the trim yet? Yeah, I do believe he's already got the trim painted as well in this room. This room is a smaller room, but it'll be fine for a guest room. That way, when people come over to spend the night, they can stay here in this room. Of course, the closet, this closet is pretty good size. A lot bigger than what Kai has now, but the bad thing about it is that Kai and I have to share this closet because the closet in our bedroom is not really big. And then, of course, Kai's really excited because his bedroom is already completely done, except for we got to put the ceiling fan up, got to put the light fixtures on, and of course we've got to sweep and mop the floors really well. These are the original hardwood floor in this house, so we are not going to change that. I like the original hardwood floors. No, they're not in perfect shape, perfect condition, but that's okay. I like them, and so we're just going to leave them. So anyways, just wanted to give y'all that update real quick and let y'all see that paint color on the outside. I'm really liking that light gray color, loving it actually. And so the thing about the other color gray that I was going to go with is the fact that the house across from us, like there's two houses across from us here, and both of them are painted the same gray and white that I wanted to use. And I told Brent, I was like, you know what, I really don't want to go with that same color gray and white on the exterior, just because, you know, it's, you know, I don't want them to think that we're painting it that color because they've had theirs painted that color. But actually, the one house just now painted theirs that gray and white color. And so I was like, there'll just be three houses right here together painted that same color. So I didn't want to go with that. So anyways, we chose to go with this lighter gray, and I'm loving it, y'all. So y'all, we decided that we are not going out to the Amish community today. It's just really hot, so we're not going out there. But we ended up coming downtown to a place called Tops, and they have like frozen yogurt. So Malachi ended up getting a frozen yogurt, and I didn't want anything. I'm not big on ice cream. I told y'all that before. I do not care much for ice cream, so I didn't get anything. I usually don't get the lemonade while I'm here, but I didn't this time. So anyways, we just came in here, and we're sitting in here, just letting him eat that where it's cool, because y'all, it is really hot outside today. So we're gonna do that, and then when we leave here, I think we may run into the Goodwill here, and then we're gonna head home. Show them what you got.
Cotton candy and these popping things, and we'll take that at the bottom. It's a candy and fruit.
Oh, this is our little downtown area. This is Tops, where we just went into to get the frozen yogurt. This is our little downtown area. So cute downtown, y'all. Our downtown area is so cute. We're walking to the vehicle and just thought I would give y'all a little glimpse of our little downtown area. Our next stop, y'all, is Goodwill before we head home. So y'all, the boneless ribs, they are not done yet, and that's okay. It's only $3.53, so I turned them up on high. I turned them on low while we were gone because I just didn't want them on high. I was afraid they would burn. And we have not even a half a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and just a little bit of the Kinder's Hickory Brown Sugar. This is my favorite, but I'm going to have to combine these and mix them together to have enough because I don't want to run to the store and get any more. So I'm just going to add in some of that onto the top of them right now, and then we'll add some more. And y'all, we did end up finding a few things at the Goodwill, so I'm going to show y'all those things that I picked up. But I'm also going to show y'all some more things that I have thrifted over the last 3 weeks. Just include that in with this video so y'all can see that stuff, because I haven't found some actually pretty cool stuff, some pictures and just some things like that. But I was pretty excited over 2 things that I found today. Here is one of the things I picked up at the Goodwill, and yes, I have some end tables in storage, but not like this one. So I have some pretty cool end tables, but y'all, I like these kind of end tables, and I had actually been wanting one, but, you know, never found any that was this cheap. I only paid $7.97 for this one, which I thought was a great deal. So I'm going to get it cleaned up, and right now we just have it sitting right here beside the couch. And then, y'all, I also found a lamp. Thought this one was really pretty. So I found this lamp, and I loved it. It, of course, is missing the top piece, but I can, you know, I can find one of the top pieces to it. I don't know if it works or not yet. She said if it doesn't work, that I can bring it back. So she said to just leave the sticker on it. So it was $5.97. So if it don't work, I will take it back. But y'all, love that. I think it's pretty. I like the white, green, and white on it. And then of course, you know, it's got a little bit of blue in it. But anyways, I just thought that was really pretty. So we got that. And I found a Christmas pillow cover. Thought it was pretty. It's actually brand new. And it was $1.99. So I thought that would be really pretty. And y'all, look what is really cute about him. In his basket, he's got chicken. Is that not so cute? And then on the back, it just says Merry Christmas. Duke's wanting in, baby. It just says Merry Christmas. And then Malachi just found some of these bunch of balloons. They were only $1.27, so that was a good deal for those. So anyways, that's everything we picked up today. Okay, y'all, I never did show y'all my cushion I made for my bench. So y'all remember I showed y'all the bench that I picked up at the Goodwill a few weeks ago. Well, the other day we were in the Goodwill and they had these two pillow sham covers. And I seen them and seen they have the blue in them. And I was like, you know what? I believe I can make cushions for my bench with those. So I was like, okay, let's grab them. You know, they were like $5 and something for the set of two. It's really pretty design, y'all. I like that. I think it's so pretty for spring and summer. I know it's summer now, but I think for springtime that would be pretty as well. I thought I'd turn the camera around so I could go back in the house and talk to y'all. So anyways, I found those and I was like, you know what? I could make cushions for that bench. And I was like, all I need is some of that foam. So I was like, we'll run into Hobby Lobby while we're here and, you know, check on the foam. Well, we went in there and I only needed one bag of the foam. And y'all, it was $18.99. And I was like, nah, I don't really want to pay $18.99 right now. That's okay. I'll just wait. I'll look on Amazon, see what I can find. But right now, you know, I don't want to pay that. So, you know, I did go ahead and purchase the pillow shams. But, you know, I thought, okay, I'll just wait. So we get back up to where we live and we go into the thrift store up there and we're looking around and Malachi comes around the corner and he's like, Mom, you're never going to believe what I just found. And I was like, what? You know, because he's always finding such good things for me. And I was like, what? He pulls these two bags of foam up and he's like, look, y'all, it was 2 bags of the foam that I needed for those cushions. And they had never been used before, and each bag was $3.99. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I mean, what were the odds, you know? And I was like, so Malachi looks at me, he's like, that was God. That was God, Mama. And I was like, you're right, it was. So it was just so funny how that happened, and I was super excited. So I came home, and we went in here, and I got the foam cut and got it put into the pillow shams, got them washed first. Y'all, it fit perfect. It looks so great, so I'm super happy over that. Y'all, here is one of the pictures that I thrifted. We found this one actually just this week. I didn't want to take it off the wall because Malachi's already put it on the wall in his room, but it's just a, you know, picture of a cowboy with horses. And also we found this one for his room several weeks ago, and he already has that one hanging up in his room too. I just have everything else laying on my bed. Not a whole lot of things, but a few things I wanted to show y'all. So this right here is actually the foam that I used for the cushion outside on the bench. And this is just the poly foam. And so here is the other one, y'all. Brand new. Never been took out of the package yet. Super excited. And then I actually found some more of the pillow shams I'm going to use. This one was only one. It didn't have two, but that's okay. I could still use this one to put on it. And then I could just, you know, find something plain, like a plain white one or blue or something like that for the top. So I found that one. And then I found these beige ones, y'all, that I can use at Christmas time. When I first seen them, I didn't know they had Christmas trees on them. And then I seen the trees, and I was like, oh, that would be so pretty during the Christmas holiday season to put on the bench as well. So I really like those. And that one did come with a set of 2. And then, y'all, I found these pillowcase covers for my bed. They are blue and white. And, y'all, I love them. They are so pretty. Look at these. Look how pretty these are. And, y'all, I want to show y'all the one thing in these that I absolutely loved. Do you see that chicken right there? When I seen the chicken, I was like, yeah, okay, I've got to have this. I mean, it's blue and white. It's got a chicken. I have to have that. And then I found this basket. I really like this basket. It's a good size basket. Love that. Found these little American flags. Thought those would be cute to use for the 4th of July. Haven't found anything else yet that's vintage that I like. I wanted to kind of do vintage stuff on my porch for the 4th of July. But anyways, I may put these out. I may not. And y'all found this picture. And I don't know why I was drawn to this picture. There's another one that goes with it, but y'all loved it, and so I got it. This says home for summer. I don't think I have showed y'all these pictures yet. There's these three pictures that I'm showing y'all right now. I don't think I have showed these on the video yet. I'm not sure. I know I have thrifted this stuff over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I don't think I've showed y'all on a video. If I have, I'm sorry. I'm showing them again, but anyways, this one says home for summer. I thought that was really pretty. And then this one says summer morning. And then here is this picture, y'all. I love this home interior picture. There's Cooper. He's sitting up on the bed. You say hi, Cooper? Y'all, I don't know if I've given an update on Cooper or not yet, but he's actually not going to have surgery. So the vet told us he was going to have surgery, that he definitely would have to have surgery. When we took him back the week after that, we actually seen the one that does the surgery. She checked him over and she said he does not need surgery. He was doing really good. So after he lays for a while, sometimes he will limp, but y'all, he's doing great and no surgery. We were so happy over that. And then I found this little candlestick. I've already got a candle in it. Found this little candlestick. Y'all know if I find a candlestick like this and it's a good price, I'm going to scoop it up. So anyways, found that and got it. So those are my goodies that I have found over the last few weeks, y'all. Just wanted to share them with y'all. And like I said, if I've already showed these pictures, I'm sorry. I can't remember if I have or not. Y'all, just looked out and there's turkeys in the back field. And there's little babies. You can barely see the babies. I don't know if y'all can see the babies or not. But you can see the babies in the grass. Can y'all see the little babies running around? I mean, there's tons of babies, y'all. Tons of them. See the babies? The little bitty babies, y'all? So cute. I mean, you can see them really good up here at the house. I don't know if you can see them as good on film. But there are tons of babies. And Cooper sees them, so he's barking his head off. Oh, now you can see them because the babies just came out over here across the fence. Malachi, go look at the babies now. They're coming over across the fence. So I'm getting my corn going, and I always just put some water in my pot, and then I pour some milk in it, and that is how I cook my corn on the cob. And y'all, it is delicious. Got my noodles going for the pasta salad, And then I think I may just open up this can of ranch style beans, and that'll be our supper tonight to go with our country style ribs. Is our supper for tonight. We've got barbecued boneless country style ribs, we got ranch beans, we got corn on the cob, mine is cut off the cob because that's how I prefer it, and bacon ranch pasta salad. And then I have some lemonade.